Hey there guys, Tim Heinrich with Team Rev, Motivation Monday, and today we're talking about eliminating the word can't from your vocabulary. Now, you may relate to this story I'm about to tell, and this is a situation where we can feel very compelled to use the word can't because it feels like there's no other option for us, like we don't have control over the situation. But say you've started a new health and fitness regimen. You finally made a decision that you're going to eat right, eat healthy, and work out every day. You're going to change the way your life is going, and you make that decision, and that's great. That's very important. Maybe you go along for several days or several weeks maybe, being able to stick to the schedule, and you're feeling good about yourself, right? But right now I'm talking about that day that comes along where things don't go to plan. You know, maybe you had a long stressful day at work, you didn't get much sleep the night before, maybe the baby was up, keeping you up crying, you had to do something after work that you hadn't originally planned on, and things just don't go the way that you planned. And so the day gets to the end, everything's gone haywire, you haven't got your workout done, you haven't eaten all that well that day, and you just say to yourself, you know what, I can't do it. I can't do it today. It's not going to happen. It's just not possible. Now when you bring in that word can't, and I understand the compulsion to want to do it, we feel so drained emotionally and physically, and we think about the idea of doing a workout and it just feels impossible. When we introduce that word can't, we do something in our minds that makes it much easier to say, I can't do it on another day when things don't go right. And maybe a slightly less stressful day where we had a little bit more time, but we didn't plan it out very well. So we start getting used to using the word can't so that we can kind of absolve ourselves from any responsibility in the situation. And that's what I want to say about the word can't, is that it takes away your power in the situation. It takes away you being able to take action because you've convinced yourself that you can't do it. And all I'm going to encourage you to do today is if you feel or hear yourself saying the word can't, whether it be about your workouts or anything that you're trying to achieve in your life, know that there's always a different way that we can view this. You know, if you had a day that really got out of whack, I mean, maybe you really did plan to do your workout early in the morning and something came up where you weren't able to do it at that time, and the rest of your day gets thrown off as well. It gets filled up with obligations and activities, and it's going to be really challenging to make it happen. But we can always come back and look at our day and say, hey, you know, this was a place where I might have been able to put that in. We have to plan out our activities where even if everything goes wrong, this stuff still gets done, because it has to be that much of a priority to you to make it happen in your life, for it to become a habit, to be ingrained in you. You have to do it at those times, even when you feel not like doing it at all, even when you don't even believe you can. You don't even think you can get off the couch. You know, you have to know that it is still possible, and you have to believe that it's still possible. And so you have to tell yourself that it's still possible, even if you don't wind up doing the workout that day. When you think about it, you have to say to yourself, you know what, I didn't get it done today. This is how the day went. Perhaps tomorrow I can slot it in a little bit earlier. Maybe I'll get up a little bit earlier just to make sure that it gets done. Maybe with my diet, I'll plan out more with my meals. I'll bring more of them with me to work so I'm not forced to eat out. Even if the boss asks me to work over lunchtime, I'm making sure I'm getting nutrients in my body so I don't want to binge eat later on. It's all about assessing what happened and then making actionable steps to change it so that you can make the results that you want to happen. And that's what it comes down to. And that's why I strongly urge you to find whatever way you can to eliminate the word can't. Just changing the language alone up front will be good enough. Say, I didn't get to that today because I didn't quite plan out my time yet, or my day kind of got away from me and I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to change it for tomorrow. You keep yourself in control and you keep yourself in a place of power with it, because sometimes the days are going to throw you off, but you don't want them to throw you completely off of your goals, okay? And using the word can't can start to take you in that direction. All right? So share with everybody down here in the comments. If you have a way that you've gotten over the word can't, or you've taken more responsibility for your actions, please share how you've done that, specific actionable things that people can do. Because my advice and what I think is just one piece of the puzzle. Everybody's mind works a little bit differently, and if they can connect with something that you've said, then That's what this is all about, helping people change their lives for the better, okay? So, thanks for watching. Watch out for that word can't. I know you guys can find a different way to say this, to take control of your actions, take responsibility for what you want and the goals that you want to achieve, and you can make them happen for sure, okay? This is Tim Heinrich, Team Revved, Motivation Monday. Have a great day.